Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Let's look at the current top level, or bottomest level, of the Kinki no Goku, number 25. And then with this one, just like 15, I was thinking about, playing it a bunch of times as I farm for Nayuta, and then doing a video once I've really learned the mission, so I could give better advice on how to get through it. But I played it, and it was so easy that I thought I'd just show you this very early run that I did. This is maybe the easiest mission in the Kinki, but I don't know, maybe it's just because my team is overpowered. But gimmicks here are mines and damage walls, and then also no hearts, so there are the healing walls instead. Party is Dorothy. She's a very old character, but she is a bounce with the Minesweeper and the null damage wall, and a 12 or 16 turn command strike shot, which is pretty useful here. My only bounce character, so yeah, she has kind of a unique role here. And then I'm using 2 of Setsuna. The friend is my Setsuna. It has the sidekick Ableberry, because the bump combos are pretty helpful in here. Also has the Healing Wall Master, that Spirit Crest, the Dark Slayer, Light and Dark Slayer in case I get Nayuta, and then the bump combo Lock. Yeah, I think that's everything that I need in here. And then my third character is Watson, who I already love, but I'm even happier that I can use her in a high-level quest. Alright, so when the Lotus is on screen, we do want to take that down fairly early, because it will send out the healing walls, which is the only way we can heal in here. And then we want to get rid of the Knights. You can just get them with regular attacks or with the hold-in. Once we take down the Knights, then the Spritzers will come out, and then the Spritzers we want to take down in the same turn, and then they will reduce the boss's defense, and then we can take down the boss. There are a lot of blocks in here, so it can be helpful to know where they are, even if they're underneath enemies. Yeah, taking these 2 Spritzers down can be difficult because there are the blocks in between them. Bump combos will do damage on them, but yeah, the best option might be with your bounce character like Dorothy to take them down. But yeah, once the Spritzers are down, the boss gets the defense down, and then it's such a boost to her defense down. That we can do great damage just with a few hits. But yeah, with mines we'll do even more damage, and then Watson has the Slayer as well, which kind of seems like overkill in here, but yeah, Watson has the Slayer on the boss, and then also the Spritzer, so she's pretty great in here. Okay, Battle 4, again we want to get rid of the Lotus. And then the Spritzers, there are 2 sets, the top and bottom, so if we can take down one of those or both of those in the same turn, then we can lower the boss's defense. Okay, there goes the bottom pair. Didn't get the top one. But yeah, this quest is surprisingly easy. And then it also doesn't take very long, so I think farming for Nayuta is going to be much less painful than farming for Setsuna, especially level 15. Yeah, just thinking about the difficulty of 15 and 20, even when using deck in 20, is so different from here that it's kind of shocking. I would like to get Nayuta by the time the Gintama collaboration ends. That'll definitely happen, I think. There's still 7 days until the Kinki is over, and then maybe 2 weeks until Gintama is over, so I think we can do everything that we want to do here. Okay, boss sequence. There's a lot of damage coming at us from the enemies, so we do want to keep hitting those healing walls when we can. Okay, here again we want to get rid of the Lotus when we can, and then the Knights as well. Yeah, the Knights, they don't have a ton of HP, so it is very possible to take them down before we take down the Lotus. And then next we want to get rid of the Spritzers and then go after the boss. So yeah, pretty straightforward, chain of events. And there's no really like difficult shots like in 15, where you need to like hit one guy and then bounce in between like two other guys in order to complete a set. So there I did a kind of a W angle underneath that block that is underneath the shield. Then I was able to hit both of the Spritzers there. Okay, great damage there. Oh, lots of damage to us too though, so let's see if we get some healing in here as well. And then Watson, she has a speed and power up strike shot, which heals you at the end. So that's another nice ability for this mission. Okay, so again we have the Lotus, we want to take that down eventually, and then we have the 3 Spritzers, which can be a little bit difficult because they're all kind of half covered by blocks. But if we get out lots of bump combos, that can maybe help us. And then I forget if it was here or if it was the Nayuta stage, but oh, there it is. Yeah, it's that that kind of virus mist, which will do more damage to you if you have multiple drops of the same character. So if that hits my Setsuna, that'll do a little bit more damage, but not as much if I had 3 of Setsuna instead of 2 Setsuna and 1 Watson. That's kind of one of the benefits of using Watson here. Besides her Slayer and then, having all of the abilities you need, she also prevents some of that miss damage, even though she's, like, as good as Setsuna. Okay, and then with bounce characters, we can get under the boss, so we can do some nice damage in the weak points and then hit the healing wall a few times as well. Okay, second to last boss stage, more of the same here. Take down the Lotus, get the healing walls out, take down the Knights, take down the Spritzers, take down the boss. Okay, there go the Knights. And then Setsuna's strike shot is not that great against the boss. After even after she gets the defense down, so I think it's better maybe to use the strike shot against the little guys, maybe especially the Spritzers. But I totally forgot that those blocks were there, so I wasn't able to hit both of the Spritzers with the strike shot. But no big deal. We still have lots of turns until the boss's ultimate attack. Okay, but again there, sort of like a W angle, and then take down Spritzers, and then we'll go after the boss next. I'm just going to try to get my guys down low, because about the best angle that we can get is just like a side-to-side through the boss's weak point. Alright, so there's the that poison mist from the boss hitting my Setsuna. About 13,000 damage, so yeah, that's not something we can ignore. And then there's poison damage, and yeah. But here, let's hit the healing wall a few times, work our way down, maybe hit the weak point a few times. Yeah, and there we can see the hold-in is not doing a lot of damage, so yeah, really got to rely on the direct attacks here. Pretty big damage from that X-Laser. But this should do it. I want to pick up the boot, maybe hit the healing wall a few times. Perfect. And then last stage. Okay, same thing here. Take down the Lotus, take down the Knights, take down the Spritzers, and then take down the boss. There I aim specifically to get out the 2 hold-ends from Setsuna and then Watson. And that helped me do a lot of damage to the Knights. And then with Dorothy, we'll try to take down the Lotus, but there's kind of more space in between the boss and the Lotus than is necessary to do a pinch shot. Okay, we'll do a semi-direct attack here. No, I will miss. We have a lot of leeway though, so we're not sweating. Alright, and then here a direct attack from Watson. Okay. Okay, whoops, lots of damage. Yeah, that's that duplicate character missed again, so definitely don't want to be using 3 or more of the same character here. So here I'm just going to hit the healing walls, get some HP back. Whee! Yeah, I think this is my second really close call here. So yeah, damage is pretty high here, which again is a reason why you want to use the Survivor Abelberry in here. Okay, but we'll use Dorothy's Command Strike Shot, take down the Spritzers, and then it's just us and the boss. Just for fun, we'll use the Meteor Strike Shot here. We'll see what kind of damage it does. Okay, not bad. Ooh. That shot afterwards did some good damage, so maybe I take it back about the strike shot not being good for just the boss. More ideally, it's better for taking down groups of little guys. Okay, and that is the quest. After this, there will be a video looking at my teams 16 through 25, and then hopefully after that I will have a clear of Nayuta, and then maybe I'll do a review of Nayuta. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.